Again, welcome to Coffee and Crypto episode number 34. Appreciate everybody for taking the time to tune in live on YouTube. I see you guys tuning in. And also shout out to everybody that's tuning live here on Zoom. And if you're hearing this recording later on our podcast, live on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, you can catch us on all major sites with Coffee and Crypto. That's Coffee, the and sign, and Crypto. So I told you guys, we're about to evolve. All right. We're about to evolve. We're going to continue to evolve. New things and great things are happening to us. You know, I'm happy and grateful now that each and every single one of us are free from cryptocurrency. The stuff that I heard today, this morning on my drive and throughout traffic was crazy. And I'm so excited to be able to share it with you all. If you're excited, you're bullish, and you're ready for this call, just go ahead and drop some coffees in the chat box. Give me a toast, all right? And shout out to all the Coffee and Crypto fam. So let's jump straight into this bullish content. Now, before we do, all right, before we jump into this bullish content, I have some questions for you all. When the market, someone asked me yesterday at a networking event, and you know, the crazy thing is, I guess it ain't that crazy, but it's kind of crazy to me because it's all so new, right? It's very, very new for me. This success, well, not even success, but the level of success that has been happening in our lives here in the Vincent Owens Group. And the thing, I walked into this event and like 5 people knew me yesterday, whether it was from YouTube, Instagram, or InvestFest. And so like 3 people out of 5 was like, yo, I was at the Vibranium room and, you know, you did an amazing job. That panel was crazy. And it really made me feel good. I'm like, wow, okay, people. But now I understand that there's a bigger responsibility, right? There's a way you got to carry yourself when you get to these levels, right? And when you're impacting people on a different level, I'm telling you, it's a certain aura and level of ethics and morals that you have to have, and the standard that you got to live by. And I'm telling you guys this because a lot of you all are going to be that, you know, for your, whether you're 50 and up. If you're 50 and up, you're literally a crypto advisor. You're literally a crypto enthusiast and educator for that community. If you're between the ages of maybe 25 and 40, then you know that's the age range or bracket that you're focused on. And look, if you're below 24 years old and you're on this call right now and into the youth, that right there is who you're responsible for impacting. So I want you guys to understand that we all have a responsibility, all right, to be able to pass this information on to the next person. All right, we all have that responsibility, and we owe that responsibility back to the universe, all right, because we're created in his image. All right, we're created in his image, and we have to walk like him. We have to talk like him. We have to walk in the spirit. We have to talk in the spirit. We have to be about that life. We got to walk it like we talk it. Drop some walking emojis in the chat box if you're walking it like you're talking it. Let's get it. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and we're going to get into, all right, the current state of the cryptocurrency market live on Coin Market Cap. Let me go ahead and highlight myself. Let's go. All right. So Coin Market Cap. All right. Coin Market Cap. There's 20,733 different cryptocurrencies that are available on the market right now. Kevin O'Leary said it best. Brad Garlinghouse has said it, and many other crypto enthusiasts. They've said that the cryptocurrency market in a whole, 99% of cryptocurrencies are going to go to zero, right? 95% are going to go to zero. So if that's the case, right? If that's the case, then which one should we be investing in, right? That's the real question. Which one should we be focused on? And that's what we created this first call, a part of the Oh My Crypto Network, was to be able to Coffee and Crypto, to be able to dive into the education. Because look, we started advising people, right? And this call, again, is not for financial advice. Please do your own research and consult with an advisor, a professional, someone who can guide you along the way. We have 2 advisors here in the Vincent Owens Group, and we'll be adding more here in the near future. So we're a growing group as well. And so something that I want you all to understand is this call, everything that you hear is for entertainment purposes only. So you want to make sure that you go and do some more thorough research, especially before going and putting your money into any of these projects, because at any moment, all right, these things could drop and you could lose everything. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. That's why you need a strategy, right? We have multiple strategies that we work on for new investors, for seasoned investors. All right. We have different levels of cryptocurrencies, right? That we have low cap, we have high cap, we have mid cap cryptos that we focus on within our group. But on this call, we're not going to tell you what to invest in. We're going to show you the research behind what we're investing in. And then maybe you'll do your research, figure out how you can go and purchase the same ones and be able to hold on for dear life. So the cryptocurrency market today is a little over $1 trillion, man. We're waiting for this thing to get back to upwards $3 trillion. But Brad Garlinghouse said in an interview that this market will grow to around $20 trillion within the next 5 to 10 years. And so understanding that and knowing that, that's super, super, super important and super bullish. All right. Now let's look at the crypto market right now. Okay, so right now, Bitcoin is still down 7%, down to 21,000, right? Ethereum's down to 1,700, okay? And then our favorite crypto that we like to talk about on each and every single call, and we're going to continue the narrative, we're not going to stop, is XRP. Guys, if y'all are excited tonight, I need y'all to do me one favor. Go to the chat box, please, and drop this link. And if you're watching on YouTube, click that subscribe button. All right, turn the notification bell on, and let's get it popping. All right, Cardano, down 13%. So when there's blood in the streets, what do? Drop it in the chat box. When there's blood in the streets, what do we do? What do we do, family, when there's blood in the streets? Blood. Blood. Let's go. Yes, sir. We buy more, right? So the reason why you're listening to this right now throughout this podcast is because we're inspiring and we're encouraging you to buy more. And this first video that I'm about to play right now is straight from Tim Draper. Drop a 7 in the chat box if you've ever heard of Tim Draper, and drop a 7 if you've ever heard of Tim Draper, and then drop a 1 if you've never heard of Tim Draper. Just let me know. Let me know, family, if you've ever heard of Tim Draper. If not, that's cool as well, right? So it's a good mixed crowd, all right? Good mixed crowd. So I'm about to show you guys exactly who Tim Draper is, all right? Let me show you exactly who Tim Draper is. Let's get to it.
There will be sort of a time when people don't want their fiat currencies anymore. And that will be the time where you've got to feel like, good, I've got some Bitcoin. And so that's the way I would look at it is, yeah, I wouldn't think of it as something you would buy your food, your clothing, and your shelter with today, but it won't be long before you do.
What goes through your mind as an investor, as a crypto advocate, as a Bitcoiner, when you see markets correct like this? What's the first thing that you think?
How much can I buy? The opportunity is vast, because I still look at Bitcoin as it's just better currency, and eventually better currency will win out. Better products eventually win out. Weird things can happen. Black swans happen. Strange occurrences that you think will never happen, they happen. So just be ready for those. That has helped me as an investor to sort of make sure that my family is well taken care of first, then to make sure that I'm taking good, solid risks, good risks on things that might really happen and change everything. And invest for a good cause. Like, it should be good in your heart. Whatever it is you're investing in, it should feel good in your heart. And that's why I'm so excited about Bitcoin. It's like trust, it's freedom, it's global, it's open, cross-border, everything.
Anything that you invest in, you should feel it in your heart. You guys should feel it in my heart every time I get on this show. I'm more than confident. All right. I'm more than confident that we are investing into something that is about to take us to new stratospheres. I am not kidding about this. I really feel like we're investing in something that is going to take us to absolutely new stratospheres, man. Drop some coffee in the chat box for Tim Draper. See, the thing about it is when you got people like Tim Draper that's on the side, see, he's a whale. He's a behemoth. He owns like 50, I think he owns like 50 or don't get me lying. I think it's like 50,000 Bitcoin or something crazy like that. He bought it from the Silk Road, the Silk Road scandal, right? And so there was some crypto that was seized, right? I haven't done a lot of research on it. Something that I'm about to start searching. So you guys might want to go look at the Silk Road, Bitcoin Silk Road, but there was some crypto that was seized, Bitcoin. He was one of those investors that was able to go and purchase a crazy amount of Bitcoin. So, you know, this guy is top 20 most influential people right now, in crypto. I believe I'll be on there one day, but definitely right now. And the reason why he said in this interview, we don't have time to watch that whole interview. So, you know, if you can watch the interview, go back and watch this Tim Draper interview, Staying Bullish on Bitcoin, the Power Blockchain in the Future, part 1 and part 1 of 2. The guy who interviewed him, this is from the London Real. The guy who interviewed him, right, was the same guy who also is a part of Dan Pena's team. Now, Dan Pena, we know Dan Pena said before, right, that if you know who invested into Bitcoin, you would sell. You wouldn't even own any Bitcoin. So the fact that they have him on there, and the thing about this interview, it was done 1 month ago. That what Dan Pena said was maybe a little over a year ago. Right? That comment that he made about Bitcoin might have been about a year ago, a little bit over a year. So understanding that, Tim Draper being on that as a guest on the London Real is huge, So many people pay attention to Dan Pena, right? And listen to this guy. Shout out to Millionaire Mommy on the call. That's the homie right there. Shout out to Millionaire. She shows so much love. Let me shout out everybody on the call right now, especially on the Zoom. And if you're on YouTube, shout out to you as well. All right. Make sure you drop where you're from on YouTube. You know, click that link in the bio as well on YouTube. Set up a consultation with us. And, you know, if you're interested in joining the Vincent Owens Group, being a part of the private group. Now, shout out to my boy Alante. Shout out to Andrew. Shout out to Barry, Billy, Blessed. Celesta, what's going on? Chris Long, my brother, Mr. Blue. Woo! Hey, I got my day one on the call. Mr. Blue is here right now. Sheesh. Let's go. What up, Chris? We got Devin on the line. I'm gonna see you today at Top Golf, Dev. If you're in Atlanta, we got Top Golf today. All right. Easy Money Matt. That's one of my day ones as well. What up, Easy? Eva, day one. What's going on, Eva? Gmail, what's going on? Jabari, Janet, Jarrell, Kanira, day one. Marion, what's up? Payroll, day one. Sharon, Srindy, hopefully I say that right. Millionaire Mommy, shout out to you. Shout out to my mom, Tammy. Day one, you know, shout out to Ty. Shout out to Ms. Zuli. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate y'all for being here. Now let's get back into this bullish content. Now, this right here was back in September of 2020, so 2 years ago. And so this interview right here was done with Tim Draper. And so if you're an XRP holder, go ahead and drop XRP in the chat box. Drop XRP in the chat box. If you own just a little XRP, you know what I mean? Just a little, if you got a little bit, I got a little bit, you know what I mean? If you got a little bit, drop, I got a little bit in the chat box, a little XRP. Now, if you don't have XRP, all right, we can teach you how to get it here in the Vincent Owens Group. That's what we do. All right, or just keep showing up.
Tim, big fan.
But listen up, okay? Listen up. This video right here proves to you guys. Again, I wanted to show y'all Tim Draper. I wanted to edify my guy, you know, because see, something about the edification. See, I edified him. Now y'all starting to trust him. So now listen up to what Tim has to say about X to the R to the P.
Tim, big fan. The world needs more people with your enthusiasm. Let me tell you that.
Well, thank you for that. Good. Well,
I was going to ask you a question, but first I want to tell you something. I'm a big Unstoppable Domains fan, and I happen to own YaleFootball.crypto, where Greg went to school.
Oh, my father is jealous. My father was so jealous. He played on the Yale football team.
Really? Well, let him know. Hey, everything's for sale, right?
Absolutely.
Hey, but I've heard you talk about Bitcoin 1,000 times, but I have to ask you, are you an owner in Ripple or XRP or both?
Well, Ripple is XRP is the Ripple currency. Yes, I'm an owner of Ripple or XRP. I'm an owner of Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Tezos. I'm an owner of Aragon. I'm a believer. I think this is, it's happening. It's coming. It's so important for the world, and I want the world to know it, and I want other people in the world to get on board.
Hold on. Let's play it one more time for the people in the back. One more time for the people in the back.
Tim, big fan. The world needs more people with your enthusiasm. Let me tell you that.
Well, thank you for that. Good. Well,
I was going to ask you a question, but first I want to tell you something. I'm a big Unstoppable Domains fan, and I happen to own YaleFootball.crypto, where Greg went to school.
Oh, my father is jealous. My father was so jealous. He played on the Yale football team.
Really? Well, let him know. Hey, everything's for sale, right?
Absolutely.
Hey, but I've heard you talk about Bitcoin 1,000 times, but I have to ask you, are you an owner in Ripple or XRP or both?
Well, Ripple is XRP is the Ripple currency. Yes, I'm an owner of Ripple or XRP. I'm an owner of Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Tezos. I'm an owner of Aragon. I'm a believer. I think this is, it's happening. It's coming. It's so important for the world, and I want the world to know it, and I want other people in the world to get on board.
Woo! I want everybody in the world to get on board as well. And here's the thing. When I was listening to the interview on London Real, let's come back to the main screen. When I was listening to the interview on London Real, something that Tim Draper said is something that I've been saying. And I'm like, wow, he talked about mass adoption, right? And how mass adoption, and I tell people, especially in the private group, I tell you guys, there's two things that influences mass adoption. What are those two things, family? Drop it in the chat box. If somebody remembers what those two things are, if you've done a private strategy session with us, if you sat down at least once, especially Ms. Sharon, I know Ms. Sharon though, what's the two things that influences mass adoption? There's multiple things, but there's two main things that will influence mass adoption outside of the government, right? Outside of the government. The very first thing, okay, the very first thing is going to be celebrities, right? Celebrities. Second thing is going to be sports. More people go to sports game on Sunday. There's more people tailgating at the Falcons versus the Saints game on Sunday than they go to church. Don't make me start preaching in here now. Don't make me start preaching in here. There's more people that goes to these games, that goes to a tailgating event than they go to worship the Lord. That should be enough right there. So crypto's not going to be in the church, but I bet your pastor, I bet your millennial pastor, when the older pastor passes away, the millennial pastor is going to take Bitcoin. Hold on. Can I get a hallelujah? The millennial pastor is going to say, hey, they're going to have a QR code on the wall. Send me some XRP, send me some, because it's a business at the end of the day. It's a bit, church is a business. Religion is a business. We sit in Bitcoin's really the only currency that can go to heaven. XRP is the only currency that it can go cross borders. It can go cross planet. That's why we say XRP to the moon. Everything new coming soon. Shout out to the nerds. XRP literally can go to the moon. There's a commercial for XRP where the lady transferred, and if you're a crypto nerd, you know what I'm talking about. There is a commercial where the lady transferred XRP to an astronaut on the moon. Success leaves clues. Follow the money. Success leaves clues. Follow the money. I'm not doing nothing in this season that does not follow the money. I'm where the money resides. I'm where the crypto resides. I'm like my boy, I'm gonna pop out. I'll probably remake that reel. I'm gonna pop out the trunk, put my foot up and say, where the crypto reside, where the crypto reside, right? I'm gonna kick my foot up out the trunk and I'm gonna make a where the crypto reside video because I'm heart attack serious. Listen, this time around, we get to laugh to the bank. We get to laugh at the bank. I'm gonna go to the bank, then I'm gonna start laughing. Because we ain't even gotta put our money in there no. Well, maybe I put it in the bank, then transfer it over for now, right? It gotta go from fiat to digital, right? It gotta go fiat to digital. So let's continue pressing forward, my friends. Let's go. So this next video right here, okay? Let me start it over. So this next video right here says tokenizing carbon credits on the XRP ledger helps solve manual processing. XRPL is chosen because of its enterprise grade functionality, trading friendliness, carbon neutrality, and ease of use in building smart contract applications. Stephen Witt of Exang.com, which we know Exang is a major Ripple partner. Watch this quick video, family.
We try to create transparency and an open model and open price discovery on an open exchange. So, and currently it's done highly manually, inefficient, and trading and settlement process with a lot of risk and double spending risk involved. So how are we trying to solve this? So first of all, you need to have standardization in the market. So that's essential. So with IWA, we're pleased to really contribute there to look and implement token taxonomy framework, create like transparency, create a template that we as an industry would like to comply with. Blockchain, we use the XRP ledger because of enterprise grade functionality. It's trading friendly and it's carbon neutral. And smart contracts, why smart contracts? Because it's much faster to develop and it's multi-party application that and it's seamless collaboration internally and across companies. So that's why we use smart contracts. We have successfully minted a token on the XRP ledger according to the token taxonomy framework. And we have provided feedback about the XRP ledger and GitHub. It all will be open source, publicly available. We're here to solve and help. We have deployed the carbon credit solution to demo environmental access to pilot customers. So we're definitely engaging and partnering with VVBs and other stakeholders because it's a complex mechanism that we're trying to build here. We are ready to onboard pilot customers for further enhancement of the carbon credit solution.
So I play that for one reason, because let's go to it's called the CBDC tracker.org. And you guys have seen this on this show before, but there's some new people that are just now starting to tune in. So a CBDC is a central bank digital currency. Now, before we actually do this, I gotta bring some, again, the proof is in the pudding, right? The proof is in the pudding. So give me 1 second. Let me find this video. I didn't plan on showing this, but I'm gonna show this video anyway. Let's see. Okay. Okay, this is a new video. So I'm going to play this one. I'm not sure exactly this one. I have another one, but I want you guys to get the gist of this, okay?
With the unveiling of the e-Naira, Nigeria becomes the first country in Africa to launch a digital currency with two applications, the e-Naira Speed Wallet and e-Naira Merchant Wallet. The aim is to ensure increased cross-border trade, accelerated financial inclusion, cheaper and faster remittance inflows. Other benefits include easier targeted social interventions, improvements in monetary policy effectiveness, payment systems efficiency, and tax collection. Also, local and diaspora payments, transparency in taxation systems, facilitation of instant cross.
All right, let's go back a little bit, okay? So they said easier targeted social interventions, improvements in monetary policy effectiveness, right? So let's go back. Easier targeted social interventions. See, we have COVID, we have monkeypox, we have these I don't know, they're putting napkins inside of car handles now. This ain't got nothing to do with money, but they're putting napkins in car handles now that have poison that seep in into your skin and kill you. So be careful about that going on around the world right now. So if you see a napkin in your door handle, please don't pull it out. Make sure you call the police, right? So why do I say this? I'm using these examples because they could put this same stuff on paper money and kill everybody, because everybody want the money. Everybody want the cash. And cash is trash, cash is nasty, cash carries diseases. So we're talking about easier targeted social interventions, improvement in monetary policy and effectiveness, and payment systems efficiency and tax collection. These countries, Nigeria is not, it's a powerful country, but it's not America. It's not China. It's not Russia. And so if we look around, these smaller countries like Nigeria, like Singapore, like Brazil, like these smaller, Argentina, all these smaller countries, they're like, you know what? Okay, we can utilize this technology to really level up. We are so behind. And that's something else that Tim Draper said in that interview. I need y'all to go listen to that interview. It's crazy. And so what's happening is our bureaucrats, right? The bureaucrats of the United States, they're who governs things. They're who calls the shots. The bureaucrats. So the SEC, the Food and Drug, the FDA, the CFTC. These are the entities, not the even the elected officials. So when it really comes down to this, these bureaucrats have too much power. They're able to govern too much. They're able to change these laws. They're able to do things that even our governors cannot do. Our mayors are not able to do. So that's a problem. So the SEC has to get it together. The CFTC has to get it together. The DEA, the DEA has to get it together. The FBI has. So all these three-letter, they're the ones who govern and run this world that we're in. We don't change things by going to vote. We change things by lobbying. We got to get our bag up and go and lobby, because our dollar is what will move things. It ain't voting. You can vote all day. The poor man votes. The rich man lobbies. So these other countries are now even doing taxes. They're paying their taxes in Bitcoin. We can't do that in the United States because we have no regulation. So people say, yo, that was a question yesterday. Someone said, well, what do you think about, will regulation come? I don't know when it's going to come, but I know it better come. I know it better come, and it better come soon. Because if regulation doesn't come soon, America is going to be so far behind the technology they have off of Bitcoin with these in Ethereum with these smart contracts and these other tokens and these NFT projects and just things that are they're developing right now in the Web3 space in other countries outside the US is breathtaking. It's breathtaking. So let's keep listening, family.
Collection. Also, local and diaspora payments, transparency in taxation systems, facilitation of instant cross-border foreign exchange will be enhanced. Financial experts have since been reacting to the launch.
You've been to the market before where you do a transaction of maybe 850 naira and you give somebody 1,000 naira and they give you 100 naira as change and tell you they don't have the 50 naira, that is a change. And then you're down to forgone or you are forced to buy maybe sweets or something just to meet up that window. With e-Naira, you don't have those kind of problems. So it's easy for me to pay you the exact amount of 850 from my e-Naira wallet to your own e-Naira wallet. And it's peer-to-peer. So it shows that the speed of transaction will be very fast as compared to what the speed of transaction is supposed to be when you use a regular USSD.
The e-Naira wallet is funded by transferring physical money from regular e-banking apps and will have the same value as the Naira. To enroll, download the e-Naira wallet app, fill in the activation code, choose a bank of choice, key in your details, and submit for validation. Then await an activation email from the Central Bank of Nigeria to complete your enrollment and subsequent use of the application. Nigeria's launch of the e-currency is coming after the likes of China, Bahamas, St. Kitts and Nevis, Antigua and Barbuda, St. Lucia, Barbados, and Grenada all adopted the digital currency model. Victor Matthias, Channels Television News.
Man, drop those coffees in the chat box. Listen, man, it's happening. Here's the central bank digital currency status tracker right here. New news update, August 24th of 2022. Hot off the press. Told you we keep it hot here on Coffee and Crypto. Now let's go and look. Now, the red means canceled. Let's look at our legend. Red means canceled. Green means they're in research mode. Purple is proof of concept. Orange is in pilot phase. And then blue is launched, right? Blue is launched. Okay, now, if we go and look, all right, United States of America is green, right? It's green. Argentina is green, okay? Canada is what? Orange. So they're in pilot phase. That means they're getting ready to actually come out, right? They're actually about to get ready to drop. They're about to drop it, right? Nigeria has launched. Proof of concept. We got Russia. We got Kazakhstan, right? We got India. We got Iran. We got Australia. We got Brazil. We got the Russian Federation. We got Sweden. So I show y'all this to show you that these things are happening, right? And it's happening literally right under our nose, right? Right under our nose. Okay. So I show you guys this because this website right here will show you dates, new things that come out. It'll show you all of the different aims of this CBDC. It'll tell you the technology that it's built on, right? It'll tell you what status it's in, the announcement year, whether it's for retail or wholesale. Okay, let's go to Brazil, right? Let's go to Brazil, the digital real. Okay, the digital real. The technology provider, Ave, Banco Santander. Okay, so Banco Santander, y'all already know who that is. Who is Banco Santander a partner of? Who is Banco Santander a partner of? Woo! Hey, Missouli ain't playing with y'all. Hey, listen, one thing Ms. Zuli ain't doing is she did not come to play. Ms. Zuli did not come to play, and neither did you, because you here, and neither did I, because I'm here, right? So listen, Ripple, they not going to say Ripple. They not going to say that yet. They can't let you know. They can't put out the sauce yet. No. But they can say Aave, which is a cryptocurrency. They can say Banco Santander. So let's go to Banco Santander. Let's go do it. Banco Santander. Let's see if we can find a website for Banco Santander. Remember, this is a research. We do a lot of research on this call. All right, we do a lot of research on this call. So let's go look at Banco Santander, which is one of the biggest banks in the world, right? We all know that Santander is a Ripple partner, right? And so, yeah, this is their website right here. So if you want to do more research, there's Banco Santander. All right. Now, moving forward, happy that you guys got some more information, more value on CBDCs. But in the biggest news, and I need y'all to drop some coffee. I need y'all to go crazy. The biggest news is hot off the press. Oh my goodness. Hot off the press. Listen, it's hot out. It's hot off the press. It's hot out the coffee machine, hot out the Keurig, hot out the bubbler. Let's go, right? This is the grindhouse. You know what I mean? Welcome to the grindhouse. Check this out right here. Forbes dropped it first. Headline, Gary Gensler resign. Came out at 8:57 this morning. This is Forbes saying Gary Gensler resign. We are tired of this bureaucratic system that we really live in. They said recession and the specter of a long, painful recovery has plunged U.S. financial markets. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC Chairman Gary Gensler could do something about it, but he seems not to pay attention, let alone care. Instead, he doubles down on the distortions which twerked the market in the first place, opaque, inconsistent, and arbitrary policies. Policy to serve SEC insiders, not the rule of law. Gensler's SEC demands complex, bewildering disclosures on how financial assets affect the weather, develops discriminatory rules without procedure and input, and applies regulation, not by rule of law, but caprice. He rejects constitutional checks and balances, bristling a congressional oversight which dares to question new SEC environmental, social, and governance orthodoxy. He weaponizes the SEC's war on cryptocurrency by claiming that every digital asset is probably a security. Probably. That means he don't even know what he's talking about. The SEC has not developed forthright policy on cryptocurrency. Congress has not instructed it to do so, and commissioners have never voted on a position. But Gensler nonetheless urges startups to come in and talk to us about getting registered. The agency's Freedom of Information Act office flippantly rejects investors' good faith requests for clarity and information. Welcome to the party. Y'all gotta listen. Y'all gotta check this out. The SEC has been suing Ripple literally for the last 2 years, and enough is enough. It has spooked innovation. It has spooked liberation, and it has spooked investor domination in this space. They have taken XRP and a couple of other currencies off of the exchanges for United States. You can still get them, but you have to know how to. If you need help getting these, like XRP, like XYO, because you can't get them on regular exchanges anymore. If you need help, contact us with the Vincent Owens Group, and we'll set up a consultation and show you how you can get started with learning going forward. Now, the SEC increasingly stupefying arguments about Ripple's digital asset XRP have departed even the broad discretion allowed by 1933 Securities Act or the Supreme Court's 1946 Howey decision. They're undermining everything. And why? Because they have the power. Why? Because they were given the power. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Our time is coming, just like my brother Matt says. We haven't lobbied, but our time is coming. They're lobbying right now. There's lobby. This is lobbying right here. Forbes is not playing. Because why? Because it's stifling the growth. Because I guarantee you Forbes has stake in crypto. Easy. I guarantee you Forbes has a portfolio, a high-level portfolio, a private portfolio, not a public. They have a private portfolio, just like everybody else. Just like, and if you just got on, I'm gonna play this video for you one more time. All right, let me play this video for you. I don't want to leave nobody out. We're gonna go back and then I'm done, and then we're gonna take some questions, answers. One thing you like, learn to love. Y'all already know how we do, man. So get ready to raise your hand. But I want you guys to hear this because this is so important. This was from Tim. This right here is from Tim Draper. All right, Tim Draper is one of the
time when people.
Tim Draper is one of the greatest investors of all times. Listen and learn.
There will be sort of a time when people don't want their fiat currencies anymore. And that will be the time where you've got to feel like, good, I've got some Bitcoin. And so that's the way I would look at it is, yeah, I wouldn't think of it as something you would buy your food, your clothing, and your shelter with today. But it won't be long before you do.
What goes through your mind as an investor, as a crypto advocate, as a Bitcoiner, when you see markets correct like this? What's the first thing that you think?
How much can I buy? The opportunity is vast because I still look at Bitcoin as it's just better currency, and eventually better currency will win out. Better products eventually win out. Weird things can happen. The black swans happen. Strange occurrences that you think will never happen, they happen. So just be ready for those. That has helped me as an investor to sort of make sure that my family is well taken care of first, then to make sure that I'm taking good, solid risks, good risks on things that might really happen and change everything. And invest for a good cause. Like, it should be good in your heart. Whatever it is you're investing in, it should feel good in your heart. And that's why I'm so excited about Bitcoin. It's like trust, it's freedom, it's global, it's open, cross-border, everything.
Woo! How many people feel good in their heart with their crypto investments? I spoke to Ms. Sharon yesterday. She said, I've tried so many different investing. She said, and crypto just took my heart. She literally said that. That's how I know she's in the right space. I don't play with people. I know she's in the right space because it took her heart. How many of y'all can say the same thing? I tell people all the time, the reason why I'm here, I started with Forex. I looked at stocks, but crypto took my heart. It feels great to be in. I love this. And I want y'all to love this. And I want you to be invested. Don't over leverage, but get invested. Have a plan, have a vision. What is your vision? Hold on. I got one more video to show you guys. Now, this one's from my brother Tyler at Cryptotainment. This was the icing on the cake. And if you are not invested into XRP, if you do not have some Ripple stock, listen, the time is now. This commercial might be one of the greatest explanations of Ripple that I've ever seen. And I'm grateful for Tyler. Appreciate you, Cryptotainment. Make sure you guys follow my brother on Instagram. Definitely one of the GOATs, really super bullish, and somebody's account that I pay attention to so I can make sure that I'm providing the right information because he's spot on and he's right on. Let's get it.
Today's global financial system is more complex than ever before. Yet as the world's economies grow, the infrastructure they rely on needs to evolve. Every nation has its own independent monetary policy and regulatory standards. But with varying system access and legacy technology, the world's financial infrastructure can seem overwhelming. Ripple, we enable governments and central banks around the world to create new, high-performance financial infrastructures built on blockchain technology. More specifically, we help governments build and launch central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs. They are national currencies powered by modern technology that is secure, centralized, and scalable. And these CBDCs will enable central banks to implement their monetary policies in more efficient and effective ways. The Ripple team brings a wealth of expertise to every new CBDC solution, working with hundreds of financial institutions, policymakers, and regulators. Our solutions facilitate billions of dollars in cross-border payments around the globe. Ripple's CBDC solution is based upon one of the most reliable, sustainable, and open source blockchain protocols, the XRP ledger, XRPL. The XRP ledger technology is perfect for CBDC blockchain applications. It's fast, with transactions complete in 2 to 3 seconds. It's easily customizable and programmable. It's reliable, having closed over 72 million ledgers since 2012. The ledger's native functionality for issuing digital currencies also reduces the need for bespoke programming and reduces risk. Finally, the technology is sustainable as one of the first carbon-neutral blockchains. Each pilot is completely customizable and shaped to the needs of the central bank by an expert team. Here's how it works. Each nation's CBDC is hosted on a private version of the XRP ledger. Access by participants is granted by the administrator and fully secure. Using Ripple's CBDC solution, the central bank has full control over supply, allowing them to increase supply or redeem it. And through a standard API and multiple SDKs, integration into existing systems is simplified and suitable for traditional and non-traditional participants. Additionally, the central bank can issue other assets and allow participants like commercial banks to do so. The central bank can also authorize who holds the currency on the ledger, whether that's held directly by consumers or through commercial banks. Transactions typically settle in seconds compared to days, making CBDCs suitable for use cases like retail points of sale. This can open the door for real-time salary payments and collection of tax at point of sale, which gets funds to an institution or a consumer faster while eliminating debt risks. CBDC data is fully controlled and auditable by a central bank, allowing for its analysis in support of monetary policy. And the data maintains transaction privacy while still allowing for regulators to monitor for criminal activities. Finally, a Ripple-designed CBDC can provide a means to bridge disparate currencies through XRP. Its inherent interoperability can allow for connection with other central bank ledgers for efficient cross-asset and cross-border transactions. This can be done with cross-issuance, using XRP as a bridge currency or via cross-ledger communication protocols. This reduces the risk that institutions are forced to accept when transacting across multiple networks or currencies in the current system. The creation of a CBDC provides powerful benefits to the economy and people of an adopting central bank. It's technology that places trust in digital money in the hands of a central bank that can guarantee accessibility to funds and the resulting services, as is the case with cash today. The result? An improved foundation for global financial development where businesses, commercial banks, and ultimately people can unlock new economic potential. Work with Ripple to build a custom pilot designed for your country or institution today.
Wow. Wow. Mm. Mm. when you know what you hold, it's like, yo, you know what I mean? Wow. All I can say is wow. Like, how many of you all ever had a job? Anybody on here ever had a job before? You know what I mean? Anybody ever had a job? I had a few. Anybody ever have a business? I've had a few. Right now, my money, literally right now, with Gumroad, I should get paid today, but it takes until tomorrow to clear to my bank account. I'm tired of that. I want my money right now. Like, I don't want to wait till tomorrow. Like, why I gotta wait till tomorrow? Like, I want my money. I want my bands today. Like, I don't want my bands tomorrow. I want that today. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying. I know y'all done been there, done that. Having to wait a couple of days for it to clear through the bank. And then it's supposed to, and then look, the bank works the USPS. It's supposed to be delivered. It's supposed to be delivered by 2 o'clock. It don't get there till midnight. You like, man, the whole day gone. I couldn't even go to the bar no more. I can't even go to the club no more. I remember them days. So we have a lot of things to finish, or a lot of things. We have a lot of things to work on in the world. And this is one of the most serious things. I'm going to tell you why. The internet was huge. The internet was huge. That allowed for television. That allowed for gaming. That allowed for shopping. It allowed for a lot of stuff, the internet. This is bigger. Web3 is bigger than Web 1. I don't know if y'all know. Web3, it's the Internet of Things. The internet ain't going nowhere. Now it's the Internet of Things. This is bigger. We're dealing with the financial sector. The financial sector is the largest sector in the world. There's nothing bigger than money. There's no other sector. Every sector is only built off of money. So money's the biggest sector. Money's the biggest sector. Technology is a huge sector. Money, fintech, financial technology, the biggest sector in the world. Cryptocurrency, that's why it's going to be the 12th sector of the S&P 500. You're in at $1 trillion. Give yourself a break. People worried about the market. Give yourself a break. You're in at $1 trillion. Hold on one second. Hold on. One second. 1 second, family. Listen. The market cap of Microsoft alone, is $2 trillion. Give yourself a break. That's one, and that's a sector. That's technology. That's a sector. The technology sector is trillions of dollars. Trillions. Calm down and be patient. What's the market cap of Bitcoin right now? Let's go look at it. Let's go look at it. What's the market cap of Bitcoin right now? The market cap for Bitcoin is 415 billion. So it's not even $500 billion right now. Can y'all be patient? Chill. Hold on. Let me bring it again. Hold on. I don't know if I can actually look at this. Let me see. Okay. So, wow. So market cap of gold is 6.59 billion ounces, right? Now, if we go And we look at that in the sense of dollars or sits. The market cap sits at 11 for gold. It sits at $11.389 trillion. Gold is 11.8. So let's round up. Gold is a $12 trillion market. Bitcoin is digital gold. Can you be patient and just let it grow? That's all you got to do. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and pass this thing over. If there's anybody that has one thing you like, learned, or loved on this call, I would love to get a couple people to come up. Like, this will make my day. I got a couple more minutes. Let me check my schedule. I got a couple more minutes to actually be on this call. So I would love to hear from a couple people. Yeah, definitely. I actually got an hour. So I'm not in a rush. I know some people got to go. All right. If you got to go, we'll see you on the flip side. All right. Make sure you subscribe. All right. However, now it's time for the community. All right. And if you're on YouTube, that's why you got to get a part of that's why you got to be a part of the private community, because now, now you can share your thoughts. Now you can be a part of it. All right. And if you want to know how you can be a part of it, man, make sure you guys go, all right, to my Instagram. It's at the Vincent Owens. All right. At the Vincent Owens. That's TheVincentOwens. The Vincent Owens. Follow me. Click the link tree in my bio. All right. And schedule yourself a private, free 15-minute consultation to see if you even qualify to work with us here at the Vincent Owens Group. All right. So with that being said, Devin, the floor is yours. I'm going to go ahead and ask you to unmute. And I appreciate you for coming up and having that confidence. Thank you.
Yes, yes. Peace and blessings to everybody on the call. I just wanted to hop on and I love the call. I like the call. One thing I learned, there was a million things I learned. It feels like I was really, really taken, honestly, when you shared about that napkin situation. I saw that on Instagram as well. And in that moment, it was just such a, on a human level, wow, people are really evil. But the way you just reconnected that into what we're building with this crypto space, in the sense of, this is why we're moving cashless, whether this is a deliberate attack to send us in that direction, or whether this is some other evil, just awful person trying to poison people for no reason. Either way, society in so many ways is sending us cashless, whether you want it or not, whether you understand it or not, whether you agree with it or not, we are moving to a cashless society for so many reasons. And I just feel so empowered to be learning at this time, because this is it, this is it. And so, yeah, I just wanted to share my gratitude, because every time I'm on here, it reaffirms the importance of this knowledge, and it reaffirms the blessing of being in this space and being aware, having my eyes open and being open to expand my mind and learn and grow and build wealth. So yeah, man, I'm just grateful, and peace and light to everybody. Enjoy the rest of your week, and be blessed.
Let's go. Shout out to Devin. Thank you so much. And I'll see you today, Devin, at Top Golf. We'll be at Top Golf from 12 to 4 today, or 1 to 4, something like that. I think it's 1 to 4, 1 to 4. We'll be at Top Golf from 1 to 4. So if you're in Atlanta, just tap in with me. You know what I mean? Let's connect. Let's break bread over a game of golf. All right. Miss Zuli, the floor is yours.
Good morning. Good morning. It's so wonderful to see and hear everybody. Just
love that background.
Of course, every day. Oh, thank you. I love it too. So it's I make sure that I get something of everyone, all those scriptures here. Yeah, it's just fantastic. And I'm glad that mentioned, Devin also mentioned the napkin situation, because again, just combine it with, the statement of cash is trash, and not thought of the napkin together with that. And so why, even when I hear Michael Saylor always say, cash is trash, it's okay. And then yet the mainstream always reminding us to make sure, because of the fear tactic that's utilized, to make sure that we have cash around because of the market going down so much, and not to, to make sure that we get it out of the bank. So it's just become very confusing. So I make sure now that I will not have any cash around because exactly the napkin situation, and goes beyond that. Along with that, I also loved learning from Tim Draper. It's again shows that even though you may be a whale, you still have a heart. And that sometimes we don't get to see and we don't get to hear. And so combine that with what it's doing with Ripple and just speaking to the lay person, so that's really wonderful to hear. And I'm glad you got to share that. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Zuli. Appreciate it. Awesome. Awesome. My brother Ty, about to get ready to bring you up, bro. Let's get it. All right, the floor is yours, Ty.
My God.
Yo.
This is entirely too much information, man. Like, bro, you can't be hitting us with all of this, man. And you see what the coffee cup says, bro.
Relax,
man.
We got coffee and crypto mugs coming too. Those coming soon, man. We got the coffee and crypto mugs, so everybody can drink, drink out the mug soon. So it's gonna be lit.
I'm gonna get me one soon as they're available, bro.
That's the bet. Hey, relax. It's coming.
Relax, bro. Like it's too much information. Like when you think about all of the coffee and cryptos and all of the information you've given, bro, from start to finish, we know where the market is going. We know it's gonna take time. Mm-hmm. And piggyback off of what Devin said, bro, like when you go out in the world, like everybody's against it. Everybody's against crypto, but the majority of the world is going the wrong way, because we got to remember that, people are the ones who yell to crucify Jesus. I'm gonna toast a little bit on that one. And it's so much valuable information you've given, but when you bring it all back and you throw in the market cap for Microsoft, and the market cap for where Bitcoin is versus where gold is, it paints the picture.
Yeah.
Where we supposed to be, like what's important, what we need to be investing in, man. And we work hard for our money, so and we don't want to lose it, and then you bring back, the images of what's happening in other countries with banks and stuff like that, bro. So it's entirely too much information, for us to not be successful.
Yeah.
So we appreciate you, for going down the rabbit holes and finding all the information and bringing it back to the community, bro. Because that's what's, man. So salute to you, my brother.
I appreciate it, Ty, bro. I gotta get my ish together too. I've been busy, bro. I gotta get my ish together, man. But we gonna definitely make it happen, brother. It's definitely good to see you.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm back in the area.
I know you're back, bro.
Got a link, bro.
Yeah, we definitely got a link, man. But it's definitely good to see you, bro. And I appreciate you always being here, bro, and being present and just sharing all that information. Thank you, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir. All right. Awesome. So, yeah, Ms. Zuli, the CBDC tracker is a whole nugget. Like when I found that, it was a game changer, because that right there is like, that shouldn't even be free. Like there should be some type of cost to that. You know what I mean? So I'm using it before they do charge, because I feel like it might be a cost one day. So I'm gonna use it up until they make you have to subscribe to it or something crazy. Now, look at Billy, my boy. What up, Billy? Oh yeah, of course, Jamel. I'm gonna let Billy go, and then Jamel, it will be next. Let me bring up Billy to the stage.
Hey guys.
Billy B.
Yeah, I guess I'm here. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
I'm sitting in this doctor's quarters with my wife again on the 34th episode, and the last time I was sitting here, I was on your 6th episode.
It was, and a baby being delivered, a grandchild.
No, that was on my first episode.
That was the first episode,
or somewhere in there. Hey, look, yeah. I've been on all of them, but look, I got 2 pages of notes here. Again, just stuff all scribbled out and errors and stuff and screenshots, and always pick up just a boatload of information. Can we get that a place we can see that DVD or that Ripple video? I'd like to see that again.
Which Ripple video are you talking about? Are you talking about the last video that I showed?
Yeah, it's Ripple talking about the what Ripple is going to be used for and such.
Yes, sir. That is on Instagram. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, and I will drop. I'll drop the link. Well, hold on. Let me see. Oh, shoot. Hold on. 1 second, Billy.
Okay.
Well, actually, no, it's not here. Actually, I dropped it in the Discord yesterday, Billy. I did. I dropped it in the Discord. If you go in the general chat, I'm gonna redrop it in the Discord. I'll redrop it in the Discord. If you're in the Discord, go look at Discord right now. If you're not in the Discord, reach out. We'll talk to you about how you can get in the Discord. This is where we drop all our links. I don't drop the links on this call. I believe that if you're gonna get the information that I'm doing, you're gonna have to pay for it or go find it yourself if you're gonna do it for free. But with that being said, give me 1 second. And let me drop that link again for you. But nah, Billy, I definitely, I dropped the link by mistake. That wasn't the right one. Give me 1 second. Here you go. 1 second. Here it comes. And if you got it on Discord, just go ahead and light up the chat box one time and let me know if you got it. Light up the chat box here on Zoom. Let me know if you see it. If you're on Discord and you see it, light it up. There's also Cryptotainment on Instagram. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. If you in the Discord, light it up, light it up. You got it? All right, cool, cool, cool. Let's go. But yeah, there you go, Billy. Appreciate it, Billy, man. Thank you for being here. Always appreciate you. And the next person I'm about to bring up is my brother, Gmail. Shout out to Gmail, one of the youngest to do it here on the call, going through a lot, but you're going to get through it, bro. Listen, the spirit, the universe, God, and all the power has his hand on your life, bro. And I told you, man, you're definitely on your way to being one of the greatest investors of all time, bro. And you look just like a man that make $10 million a month. I told you, you look just like that guy. So you know what I mean? That right there speaks numbers. Let's get it.
Yo, what up, everyone? I hope everyone's having a good day.
Mel,
I appreciate you for saying that. You know, one thing I do want to say is I believe like how Ty said earlier, it's a lot of information to digest, you know, like episode by episode. You know, we get into a deeper rabbit hole to the point where like it's just a lot of information. And one suggestion I have for everyone is something I started doing is start watching all the coffee and crypto episodes, like from episode 1 all the way to now, and taking notes on it. Because I realized that like when I went back to the first episode, it's like there's things I forgot. When I went to the second episode, there's things that I forgot, I didn't know. Like it just kind of like I kind of like forgot about it, you know. So it's good to have it down on paper so you can go back and look at it. Because like you said the other day, by the time we get to episode 100, it's going to be way too much information. And if it's not on paper, if it's not studied, if it's not printed in your head, like the more we don't study, like the more we're actually going to get behind. Although we have all this information, although you go into the rabbit hole for us, if we don't do our part, it's like it's just not going to work out, you know. So definitely take lots of notes, because this is only the beginning, you know, and it's only after regulations come in, it's going to get crazy, you know. After the whole world hops in on this, it's going to get even more crazy. So yeah, just prepare yourself by just taking notes, studying, and just study your ass off, you know. Drag your ass to the call if you have to, you know, because this is the future, man. You got to do it.
Got to do it. I appreciate you, Jamel. Definitely appreciate that. And one thing I want to say, I definitely agree 100% with what you're saying. I ain't gonna lie. It took a lot for me to put those audios up on my podcast, because I was like, I wanted to start from like where I really got good. Because like in the beginning, I kind of just was like, I wasn't really planning for it to be a podcast. I was just doing a show. You know what I mean? And so I'm like, but you know what? It's all good. People will see value in the growth, because the sound quality is different. I mean, hell, we got different backgrounds now. You know, we in a studio space now. Like it's a whole new. So like, I just want to start it from this episode. You know what I mean? Because but the value is in the purpose. Appreciate it, Devin. The value is in the purpose. But like, you know, I want people to be able to see that we really grew here. We didn't start. We started with them little background things where y'all couldn't see the background of where I was. Now y'all can see the background, and we here now to even bigger stages one day. You know, where we'll be doing it. So you got to trust the process, like Andrew said. You know, and it really shows that, you know, we started from the bottom, now we're here. You know, that's really what it really shows. Started from the bottom, now we're here. So I just want to say thank you to each and every single person that has tuned in from episode 1 all the way to episode 34. You know, we're gonna keep going. I'm addicted to this now, and I'm more than excited to get to episode 100. We're about to start doing some interviews. I've been connecting with some high level people in the crypto space on Instagram, people that are posting way more crypto value than me. Like I'm talking about like, and when I say it's just like article after article after this after that. And I'm like, yo, these guys is bullish. Like I look up to them because of how hard they go on Twitter, how hard they go. And I'm like, I still be like, yo, where do you get this stuff from? So like, I'm about to start bringing these guys on, man, because it's time for us to really evolve. You know, I'm really ready to you know, shout out to my brother. Let me see, Payroll, still on the call. Shout out to Payroll. Me and Travis spoke with Payroll yesterday. We got a lot of amazing things on the way that we're plotting up, that we're studying for. So be on the lookout for more shows as we dive deeper into other spaces of DeFi. It's so big, and I knew that we could tackle this and take care of this, because we've been on ISO 222 for quite some time. But when it comes to metaverse, NFTs, all those things, believe me, there's a show coming. There's a show coming for it, and it'll be on the Oh My Crypto Network. That's why you want to subscribe to the YouTube. When it comes to DeFi, the DeFi space, decentralized finance, how to start staking, there'll be a show for it. You know, there's going to be a show. When it comes to just you know, a day, probably a daily show that you guys it's coming. I'm a one-man, look at it. I was a one-man band. Now I'm a two, now we a two-man band, and we'll be a 10-man band very soon. And I believe that naturally I don't have to go out and necessarily chase anything, because everything comes to me naturally. I attract everything into my life naturally. That's how Travis got here. That's how you got here. I attract it naturally. That's how InvestFest got here. That's how this office space got here. That everything I've attracted, I haven't had to chase it. Right? So that's why I have an amazing woman in my life. Because listen, I'm telling you, everything you start to attract, you attract it. Rather you attract it in whatever it is, and it doesn't work out, you're going to continue to attract what you think about, what you desire. I'm telling you. So with that being said, I want to say thank you to each and every single one of you all for getting onto this call. All right. And I will see y'all on the next call. Again, thank you for tuning in to Coffee and Crypto. If you tuned in on YouTube, smash that subscribe button, turn the notification bell on, and we'll see y'all on episode number 35. Have an amazing rest of your day, family. Let's go.